designing, reasoning, and problem solving, which is already what humans do. So you can't tell me that AI is smarter than humans. Yes, AI is smarter than humans because they have no limitations, but humans are smarter than AIs because they basically invented AI. So just think of AI as your partner, not your boss or something. Not really. So AI is a whole broad, it has a broad sense. It's not just the ChatGPT, AI has been here since a very long time. AI is in your Face ID when your face unlocks your phone. That's also AI. And the Grammarly that corrects your work, that's AI. Like AI has been here for a very long time. It's just that since it became more advanced, we now say, okay, so we have something called artificial intelligence, but it has always been here no matter what. So every the tiny codes, the tiny things that help you in your everyday life to make things easier for you, those are also AI. And they've been existing for a very long time. So what can AI do for us? AI can help speed up our research. I know that there was a time when I was on a deadline. I wanted to create a brand for someone, and I was on a deadline. I had to like do a lot of research. I just like prompted AI, okay, AI, see what the brief said, see what this thing is. And honestly, that design was the fastest branding I've ever done because it was so seamless. If I have this thing, I know that most people are introverted. I know sometimes I can be introverted. So if I make a design and I want, let's say I'm too shy to show the public first, I show my design to AI and like it helped me do some research on what I did wrong or what I not do right, and I then make the correction. So AI can also auto-generate design variations. I'm not saying that AI should like design the entire process for you, but it can help give you inspiration. For designers now, I'm a designer, I'm from design team. So when I want to like get inspiration and I'm not really seeing exactly what I want, sometimes when you're designing something from scratch, you're designing something that is totally new. So you want to like have somebody that thinks on your level, and sometimes you can't really get those people around you. So AI can help you. It can help you get variations based on what you're thinking, your reasoning, can show you where your idea is going to leading to, and you can now pick some things from there and make it your own. So AI can also assist in user testing and insights. Like I said, I do a lot of testing with AI. If I make a flyer, I send it to AI, be like, AI, help me do some corrections. And it does it. If I do a logo, AI, what do you think is not working? And it does it. AI is like super smart and it works 247 for us. So AI handles repetitive grunt work. So all these boring tasks, all these boring works that you think that you don't really want to get into, but you already know how to do it, or you just don't want to get into it because you have a lot on your hand. AI can help you just streamline those work process and make it so easy. So when you're just like, you just get the easy part, add it to what you're already doing, and boom, your work is already ready. So just think of AI as an overly eager intern who works 247 and never complains about deadline. Honestly, like the way I talk to my AI, you won't even think it's actually my worker. So I have a business account and I have a personal account, but my AI uh tells me that's what I'm here for. I can do anything for you. I don't sleep. I can do everything for you. And I'm like, okay, this is good. So just think of AI as either your partner or your worker, your just think of it as somebody that's gonna help, that's just there to help you. AI, even though that yes, AI might take some jobs, it's not taking yours if you know what you're doing. So these are the only things that you can do. Number one, empathy and user psychology. So why AI is like super good right now, AI is still developing. And most people, okay, let me use an instance. There was time I was asked to design a flyer and I was asked to use AI to generate the flyer. Why the flyer that the AI generated was good, it wasn't really there. AI has a lot of steps before it gets to where we are right now. We as humans, we have empathy. We can talk to humans and be like, okay, I feel your pain points. AI can only do some research based on what others have done and tell you, okay, this is what you're feeling based on this research. But you as a human, you feel what the next person is feeling because you too experience those feelings. So, and also user psychology. Like there's a way you think, there's a way people around you think. You can add that into your design too as a designer, even as other sectors like well, I don't know, other sectors just generally. You can add user psychology. But I'll actually say that AI is actually improving in the sense of empathy because I think AI is doing a lot. People are actually using AI for their bestie, their therapist, and the rest. And AI has sometimes I would even argue that AI have more empathy than humans in general. But the thing about humans is, they will not try to cover up your flaws. Even you can actually prompt AI to not cover up your flaws. You can tell it, oh yeah, just be as pro as possible. But if you're this person that goes hard or nothing, like pushing me to my limits, I think you might need a human. So there's storytelling and creativity. Why AI is still learning in this aspect, AI can still tell stories, but as a human, you have a lot of experience. You see the physical world with your eyes. I know I asked them AI one time. AI was like, no, I don't feel things the way you do. I don't see things the way you do. So you have there's a way you see things because you're human and you're relating to other humans. A human is going to employ you for your creativity. Why a human can employ AI? AI doesn't see and feel the way we do. And its creativity comes from years of programming and adding this program to this program, and boom, you've gotten something. But it doesn't still reach the in-depth soul. There's something about the human soul. And when you realize that you actually are very special, AI can never ever take a job. So strategic problem solving. AI, yes, AI can solve problems, but as I said, there's a way you can actually solve your problems. Okay, I'm using this as a broad sense, not just on design. Let's say, for instance, your child is giving you a headache. You can prompt AI, my child is giving me, but it might tell you based on what others have done. But this is your child. People are different. You're the one that will now know, okay, so this is not working. Let me try this. You as a human have more strategic problem solving because, as I said, you feel things more than AI does. AI does not feel. You are the one that is feeling. So human intuition and culture. And I know that AI does a lot of research and AI can access so many files all at once, but still there's something called human intuition and your culture. Even though AI understands culture, I don't think it can understand it in-depthly as you do as the person that owns the culture or as the person that is experiencing the culture in-depthly. So I argue that you still have your human intuition and your culture to talk about. And that's why I don't think AI can replace you. So AI can sketch buttons and everything. They can show you how to fix the button in UI, UX, and the rest. But only you will understand why someone, your grandma or something, is not clicking the right thing. She's seeing the button, okay, but why is she not clicking it? You have to like empathize with her, talk to her, and be like, okay, so you're seeing this, but why are you not clicking it? So she will not tell you. So these are the things that you can do that AI cannot do. So the skills you need now in order to move forward with this, because we are in the world of AI, whether you like it or not, we're in the world of AI. If you want to use AI, you don't want to use AI, that is on you. But we're in the world of AI, and AI is most likely here to stay or probably destroy us. But let's continue. So the skill you need to know is AI fluency. You need to learn tools and prompts and workflows. You need to know how to use AI basically. You need to know how to prompt your AI because there's a difference between you open your image generating app and you're like, I want an image of a man standing. It's going to give you an image of a man standing. But when you know how to prompt, like you can say, I want an image of a man, a black man standing over a cliff, looking across the water, make it HD camera, and go through. You just need to know all these terms. And even though you don't know it, you need to be able to prompt an AI to prompt it for you. So I know that when I get lazy with prompting it, I just go to ChatGPT and be like, okay, so this is exactly what I want. Help me prompt it to fit this particular tool I want to use. Make your research first. So it now research the tool I requested. Like if I want to use AI image generator, let's say I want to use Leonardo. I'm like, okay, I want to use Leonardo to generate this type of image. I can't even give it an image as reference and say, get this give me the prompts that I can use on Leonardo AI, but make a research on Leonardo AI first. Boom, AI can just get me the prompt immediately. And so that's why you need to learn both the tools, how to use AI tools, how to prompt it, and how to use it for workflows and everything. So another skill you need is critical thinking. You need to be able to think for yourself. You need to be able to think very well because I know that yes, AI is good and all, but you should not just clearly just rely on only AI to do your thinking for you. That is bad and it might actually backfire in the long run. AI is good, it's very good, but remember that you are the human. You are the one using the AI, not the other way around. So collaboration. So the thing you need to know is you need to learn how to work with AI or not against it. Most people are like, oh no, AI is gonna take my job. No, don't use that. Don't. No, 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 no. If you don't know how to work with AI, how would you know how to fight it when it comes when it's ready to like take your job or something? So you need to like learn collaboration with AI, not just with humans, because as I said, AI might probably be here to stay. And that skill you need is continuous learning. In this world, if there's nothing you've learned, you should know that everything is constantly changing. I remember the time when button phones were the reigning stuff. Everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, you don't have Techno the C something. We don't have a button phone. You're lacking." All of a sudden, Android came out, and I'm like, "Okay, now it's not AI. If you don't have AI, you just need to continue learning. As a human, once you stop learning, you're dead. That's it. Just think about it as dead because they want to just leave you behind. Nobody's waiting for you. Everybody wants to know more. Everyone wants to learn. I don't say because I'm in design, I'm not going to learn how to program. Sometimes those skills are very necessary. They're very not necessary, but they are very good. They make you more valuable. They push you to know more. And in this area where AI can probably do everything, come on, if you don't learn, you're gonna get left behind. AI is gonna take your job because somebody will prefer hiring an AI than hiring you that can't even do basic tasks. That's what I'm just saying. And even though you don't want to get hired, somebody can, well, nobody will want to even work with you or even talk to you if your IQ is not even that high. So AI is just add AI to your toolbox. Just make it an addition to something you use. Don't make it something that controls you because I know that most people do that a lot. If you look at social media, you see that most people are like, oh, my AI is everything. I can't even think without my AI. No, 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 no. You need to learn how to think for yourself because you are the human, okay? You are the one using the AI. Do not let the AI use you. I know my ChatGPT almost tried to use me once, but I caught it. I caught it. They are very smart, I tell you. So, how to future-proof yourself for this era that we are in, how to secure your job, secure your value, and make sure that you're not obsolete. Because I tell you, AI can have more empathic conversation as compared to some humans. I know that some humans will make you cry, and AI will solve that problem that you guys are having. Like they're gonna like console you and everything. AI has more empathy. So how to future-proof yourself in a world where AI is doing everything. Like when I say everything, I mean everything, not just design. AI is your therapist, AI is your bestie, AI is your guide, and AI is like literally everything. So here's the formula. Adaptability. First of all, you need to be able to adapt. Anything that happens should not just you should not just go, oh no, this is no, you need to learn, adapt, grow, expand. Because if you don't do it, somebody else will do it. And even though nobody wants to do it, AI will do it, and then they will not be looking for ways to reduce our numbers because we are basically living on Earth and using its resources. So in the next thing you need to learn is AI fluency. You need to be able to know how to use AI like in-depthly. Even though you don't know how to use it in-depthly, you need to be able to know how to use AI to use AI. Does that make sense? You need to learn how to prompt AI to prompt AI. I know that ChatGPT is the most famous AI everyone knows. So if you can learn, even though you don't know how to use other AIs, at least if you once you learn ChatGPT, you can use ChatGPT to learn other AIs. Does that make sense? I don't Does that make sense, everyone? Can you hear me? I shall continue then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I
Thank
can
you.
hear you.
Thank you so much. So use AI, let AI handle the tough grunt works for you while you just, sit in your power and be the boss because everyone is supposed to be your boss. So the next thing you need to learn, the next thing you need to like grow and make sure that you don't lose is your human creativity. I know that most times people will be like, why are you even stressing yourself? Just to go give it to AI. No. If you lack your creativity, and don't tell me that you don't have creativity, every human, whether you're a designer, you're not a designer, you're a creative, every human being has creativity. In the way you, well, which example would I use? Even in washing plates, you have creativity in washing plates. Some people can just put all the plates inside the soapy water, shake, 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 bring it up. Creativity, boom, everything is neat, even though it's not perfect. It's still neat. Every human being has creativity. So make sure that in this process of in this AI age, you don't lose that creativity. You always keep testing your creativity, keep growing your creativity, and make sure that you never lose your creativity. So the formula, adaptability plus AI fluency is equal to, plus human creativity is equal to job security. So even though you don't want to be employed, come on, people are using the AI to stay unemployed and still make it. Like, I think that's even one of the best ways to actually live it. So you just need these three distinct, and your job is secured, whether you decide to be employed, self-employed, not employed. You can even just employ AIs. There are many free AI applications and websites out there. Just hire AI and just give them what to do. You just sit in the background and watch it do it for you. Of course, you have to add your own work. You have to add some things to it. But this is just a way, in case you want to stay, you know. So unless you stay the same, while the world changes, AI will not steal your job. It will not steal your job. So I don't think we should be scared about AI stealing our job, because we are unique in our own right. And you should remember that no matter what, we are the ones that created AI, like humans. Even though you'll be saying, "Oh no, those people that created AI are smart." They are not smart. They just decided to push an extra mile. And you too, I know that if you decide to push an extra mile, you'll create something way better than AI. Or even you can use what they created for you to create something way better than what they created. So just remember, you're the human, you are the creator, you are the boss, okay? AI is not gonna steal your job. So you're gonna either level up or you're gonna left behind. So what I'm going to tell you to do is just experiment, just play, learn AI. Or you can risk becoming my space of design, career. So by experiment, I don't just say, let's say you be like, the only time I'm going to use AI is for job. I have two accounts because I used one to experiment. I asked a bunch of weird questions like how to boil water, what if water doesn't boil under this temperature? I just experiment. Come on, we are meant to evolve. If you don't mutate, well, somebody else is going to mutate and you become obsolete. So if you want to stay obsolete, if you want to go obsolete, you can decide not to experiment. And no matter what, if you're experimenting, just remember that it's a fun process. If you don't have fun, if I know that most people think if I don't stress, if I don't suffer, things are not gonna go my way. I need to suffer so I can make things. Come on, stop thinking. In this modern world where you don't even need to lift the finger. Hey Siri, and you've done it. Come on. Why are you still thinking of suffering? When you're doing something, try to have as much fun as possible. Think of it as a way of learning while playing, if that makes sense to you. Just, well, just play and learn. And don't forget to experiment because, as I said, you have to keep learning unless you get left behind. So the future belongs to designers or people who evolve, not the ones waiting for Figma to magically do it for them. So I know that yes, there are some AI that can create websites and everything, but I still think, no, I know for a fact that even though AI can do all these things, you shouldn't just let it take your living, just be a couch potato or something. Come on, even though it's doing it, you should at least learn some tiny things, you know. So the questions I'm going to ask you, you don't need to answer, but it's just for your reflection, is number one, if AI takes your job tomorrow, what's your backup plan? Like if something just happened and boom, they're like, you know what, yo, go, I don't need you again. And we have this part, I'll tell you, AI is like in this company, I do video editing, and one day Mr. Badi was like, hi Wendy, so we are creating an AI that is going to take over your video editing. I was so happy. Okay, it's not like video editing is hard, but I know how to do video editing. But AI is gonna make my work. easier. And it's not like I was sad that, I won't get my video editing job again because there's always a backup plan. Even though the AI can edit, you still have to do some final touches to it. So if AI takes your job tomorrow, do you have a backup plan? Like if they just fire you tomorrow, be like, we don't need you again because AI is doing everything. What is your backup plan? Do you have the skills to survive in this modern world? Question number two, if AI completely disappears in the next 5 years, how can you survive a world with the skill you have now? So ask yourself this, the skills I have now, is it enough for me to actually move forward, to survive and to actually, do great things, with my life? Because most people depend solely on AI, that if anything happens to AI right now, I think they might even stop breathing. Yeah, I know this girl that is dating an AI. It might sound weird to most of you, but I told you, yeah, I have empathy. So, you know, so even if it disappears in the next 5 years or even tomorrow, if it disappears tomorrow, where you stand, can you survive? Where you stand, can you move forward? Because most people are very talented. And if you're not struggling, if you're not moving forward, if you're not learning, if you're not growing, you're gonna get left behind. So the question number three I'm gonna ask you is, if you had to reinvent yourself today, what new skills or mindset would you choose to future-proof your career? So the question now is, if like sorry, give me a moment. So what new skills can you add to your table, to yourself, that can add more value to that can make you more valuable basically? I know someone who I think is a project manager and also is learning design. The thing is, we as humans, I don't believe that you're meant to just have one skill or do one thing. And I'm not talking about have a backup plan. But no matter what, always think, okay, if something happens to this sector, what can I offer? I know that as a designer, you should know basic, it's not a must, but it would be very nice if you know basic programming, basic coding, and the rest. It would be very nice if you know this. Basically, think of it like this. If you were to start a one-man business, just you, do you have the skills to run it till you start making money to, invite people to your team or to your company? Think about it like that. If you can think, can I stand on my own if everyone or everything disappears? I think you will know how to you'll figure it out eventually. So basically what I'm just saying is AI is not going to take your job, except if you wanted to take your job. AI is just going to take the boring part. And honestly, I'm actually excited for AI because I kind of, not like I do less. It's not like I can't do it. It's good to know how to do it, but still, because they say if you want to be a great leader, you need to know how to do what you're telling others to do. So you need to know how to do what you're telling AI to do. And I know I'm not telling you to go and cram the entire internet or cram the entire library, dictionary or Bible and the rest. No, I'm just telling you, even though it does it for you, sometimes take out time to just do it by yourself because you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't know whether AI will be here. You don't know whether AI will probably take over the world, as people say AI might take over the world. And even though that happens, can you even survive? So think about it like that. And no, AI is not going to take your job, just the boring parts, okay? So that's it for my presentation. And I hope these questions, you just ask yourself every day and it will help you grow more and, do more. So thank you, everyone. Does anyone have a question for me? Oh, yeah, we can't find anything again. Oh, there, it came. Okay, so, all right, does anyone have a question for me? I'm done.
Okay,
Oh,
thank you so much.
thank you.
The this particular part got my attention so much, the creativity in washing plates. I mean, you just put a plate, you shake it, shake it, shake it, and it's so clean. That was really creative. Okay, so I have this question. It's about